Until Sunday, February 18th, 2007, we had no idea there was anything wrong with our beautiful, happy, confident, then 5-year-old daughter. She came into our room one Sunday morning complaining about a bump under her right arm. The bump turned out to be a swollen lymph node, and we discovered the next day at the pediatrician's office that there was a tumor in her right forearm also. After x-rays and an MRI, we received a phone call that no parent should have to receive, that Juliana had stage 3 alveolar rhabdomyosarcoma, which is a rare pediatric muscle cancer that no one's ever heard of. Over the next year, Julie received 14 rounds of chemotherapy, 7 weeks of radiation therapy, and finished treatment a year later and had no evidence of disease. And we thought she beat the cancer. 3 full years she was off treatment. And then in March 2011, she found another swollen lymph node. Over the last 4 years, Juliana has relapsed 3 times. She's endured many, many rounds of chemotherapy, many, many weeks of radiation therapy. And each time we finished treatment and hoped for the best, and each time it would come back. By the time last year, by the time she was 12, her body was pretty much worn out. She was becoming neutropenic, means really low white blood cell count. She was needing blood and platelet transfusions, even from low-dose chemo that we were trying to give. She was tired all the time. She hadn't grown in almost 3 years, and we knew we needed to try something new. Over the past couple of years, I had a couple people, a couple friends mention mistletoe therapy, but at the time we were confident that what they were doing with the chemo they were giving her was going to work. But when it came back a 3rd time, we knew we had to do something. And a friend of mine, a fellow homeschool mom, invited me to come last year to this dinner for Believe Big, and we sat out there and listened to all the information and decided that night that we needed to try mistletoe therapy. So we gave Believe Big a call the following Monday morning, and they gave me a lot of great information, and we're one of the families, one of the 20 that got a grant, so we really appreciated that. We took Juliana to see Dr. Hinderberger in July, and she started mistletoe therapy. Since then, we've really watched her health improve. She hasn't needed a transfusion in months. Her blood counts have come up, her energy levels increased, she's playing again and feeling much better. She's even grown a little bit. And all the while, she's still doing chemotherapy. We're still doing oral and a little bit of IV every few months. But she's doing great. Her oncologist cannot believe that she's gone. It's been almost 13 months since her last relapse, and you just don't go 13 months after relapsing 3 times from the type of cancer she's had. So we really, truly appreciate what Believe Big does. Julie's a really amazing little girl. She's strong, she's compassionate, she's wise beyond her years, and her favorite saying is, "I'm not a giver-upper." So we really appreciate all that Believe Big's done, and all of it everyone's done in contributing to this, because it really has worked for her. Thanks.